Did you know that more than 50 million tourists visit Italy in a year? And that is the main income of Italy, more than 60% by the dollar spent by the tourists. Hello, good morning. My name is Ricardo Gomez, and today I'm going to share to you my extensive research that I have done on the country of Italy. Italy is a country with rich culture and history, and the beauty of their identity is what makes them unique. First, I'll tell you about where Italy is located. Second, I'll tell you about the general culture of Italy, and lastly, I'll tell you about the customs and greetings of Italy. To begin with, where is Italy located? Italy is in the south of Europe, and it has an incredible landscapes and its alpine mountains in the north and the lowland coastal regions in the south. Some examples are the Alps that we can find in the north of Italy, and then we can see the Apennines that run through all the peninsula of Italy. Italy also surrounds two independent countries in their country. One is San Marino, which is pretty small, and the other one is even more smaller, which is the Vatican City, which is considered an independent state or country. Italy also has two territories that aren't in the country but are near and are big islands. They're called Sicily and Sardinia. That being said, what is the general culture of Italy? Italy has only one official language, which is Italian. But depends of where you live, there's different dialects. For example, in the north, there might be a little bit of aggressive dialect, while in the south, there might be a little bit of a laid-back dialect. But most of the youth also speaks English, which is taught in school, and it is now like a universal language to be taught in Italy and most of Europe. There is not a big difference in northern Italy, in southern Italy. It is said that southerners are friendlier and more laid back, while northerners tend to get the job done, not waste time, and be more aggressive at work, and try to finish what they have to do. They also don't refer to them as Italians. They refer to them as the city that they were born, or they are from. For example, if you were born in Milan and you're from, and you like consider yourself from Milan, then you are a Milanese. And if you're from Rome, you're a Roman. You don't say that I'm Italian, I'm a Roman. Third, but not least, I'm gonna tell you about the customs of Italy. People in Italy normally greet with a handshake if you've just met. If you already know them, it is almost likely that you have to greet them with a hug or a kiss in the cheek. Also, when you first meet someone, you always say piacere, which means pleasure, to represent like formal, to be formal. As a formal and informal greetings, a really informal greeting, which you would only say even with like your parents or friends, it's ciao. Ciao can mean hello, but also can mean goodbye. So you need to know how to difference when they say hello and when they say goodbye. Normally it wouldn't be that hard because you would know when the conversation is gonna end. A more formal greeting, it's buongiorno and buonasera. Buongiorno means good day and buonasera means good afternoon. So that's why you should go, if you go visit, you should go with the buongiorno, which is more safe since you don't really know a lot of the people. Also, as you know, people in Italy are known for using a lot of hand gestures, and in Italian movies, they always exaggerate them. But it's true, they really use a lot of hand gestures, especially the people in the south. Do you know what this means? When you rub your fingers, that means money for them. Do you know what this means? This is to exaggerate what they're saying. So yeah, it's true, they do it more in the south, but it's not like all the time. But they like to express themselves with gestures. That's what Italians grow up to do always. Normally they like to do hand gestures. Also, something very, very, very impolite to do in Italy. You should never do it in front of someone like you don't know or you just don't know. Is take off your shoes in front of people. That's very impolite, and that's like an insult for them. That you should never do that. You should never take your shoes in front of people. That is something that they will not tolerate. In conclusion, first, I told you where Italy is located in the world. Second, I told you about the general culture of Italy. And third, and finally, I told you about the customs and general gestures of the Italian people have. Italy is a beautiful country that is really unique in